Hi there guys, it's Authentic here. Today we're going to be doing a Hydra Takeover, so I'm going to show you how this team is built, who is using which set and how it's set up. So let's get into it. So this account belongs to a former clan member of mine, Wisconsin, Whisk dude he's gone with. He's from Sick. I used to be in that clan a few months ago, but now I changed clans. But he asked me for some help with the Hydra team, so we decided to build him a team that looks a bit like this. So we've gone with Martial Laird, Inquisitor, and Co. This team is generally quite popular with Hydra. It is something that cleanses fears and relies on the torment putting on fears. The toughest thing about this team is getting the setup to be right. So it might take me a few turns to set the team up properly to do what we want it to do. Well, actually, we just managed to do the first part of it really quickly. So what we want is to land poisons and decrease speed on the Hydra boss, and we don't want decreased defense from Ray. So if we land decreased defense, we back out and then we try again. So I'm going to try this a few times. I'm not going to cut it out, I might just speed it up. So I'm just going to try it over and over again until I can get the right RNG. So this is the run we're going to go with. I've gone with the full poisons and the leech. I couldn't get the speed in. I couldn't get the speed to be checked into it because we're on brutal and not on nightmare. I believe this should be fine. If you are running on nightmare, probably it will be best to get the decreased speed in there too. But because if I keep going, it might just take me forever. The recording's already been going for long enough. I am going to speed through it. I'm going to show all of the runs, but I'll count up how many runs it took me to get this RNG. But now that we have everything set up, the main thing to do is to make sure the Hydra of Decay, the head of Decay, takes a turn and puts a shield on the head of Torment. So you can see Mischief is down to 50%, Decay is down by 20%, I'd say, or 15%. And Torment is still healthy, he's still got a shield on. So by the time we killed this head and this head, this guy will still have a lot of HP. Now this strategy is generally evolving around not needing to have the Hydra respawn. So you don't want to rely on the Hydra respawning, you just want to rely on having just the one head of Torment and just being able to do enough damage to one key. To one key on Nightmare, I believe it's 26.6 or 30 million. I'm not really sure, it might be 26 million. But we're going to see how much damage we can get from what we have on the screen right now and see if this team can one key. I am quite confident it'll be close to the one key, but we'll have to see how much damage we can do and how quickly we can kill these Hydras. So I'm going to let this run through and we'll see what the final damage is. Alright guys, so it looks like we're coming to the end of a pretty crazy run. This run has been incredibly lucky, I'd say. The RNG of rolling a head of Torment again was really high. But you know, we're gonna again min-max the damage. Our damage is huge. We have managed to do a lot of damage to the Hydra head. I'm just gonna close it out with any min-maxing we can, and then we'll see the final damage. So I am going to probably go ahead and submit this key because this clan is struggling with downing, not struggling, but they are looking to down brutal clan boss, or brutal Hydra I should say. So I am going to go ahead and submit this key because it's such high value on this key. We're just going to go ahead and submit it. So we're just going to keep going and do as much damage as we possibly can. This time we didn't get Head of Torment, but that's fine. I just want to keep doing damage, see if we can break a little bit more damage. They've got the Serpent's Will buff on, so it's pretty hard to kind of kill them. But we'll just see how close we can get. I would really like to break 60 million, but I don't think it's going to happen. The Head of Wrath does wipe you really quickly. He seems to be one of the best heads for when it comes to DPS for the Hydras. So we're just going to keep on doing some damage and see how far we can get. I would love to get another million, but I don't think we'll make it. Don't think we'll have enough to do another million. Once this counter goes max, yeah, we're gonna wipe. So with 59 million, we had Revive on Death on a few champions. They've got a bunch of buffs. Yeah, it's pretty bad at this stage. Oh, there goes Salad. That's not good. Mashal just got eaten. We're not gonna get him back, but we're just gonna slowly close this out with as much damage as we can get. We managed to wipe the buffs off. Ooh, can we make it? I don't think so. Salad is our highest damage dealer and he's been eaten, so I don't see this happening. Yeah, more of them go down. Yeah, it's just a lonely Inquisitor at this point. And there he goes. Oh, he's still alive. There he goes. Alright, he's dead now. Perfect. So 59 million damage on this key. Like you see, Mashaled, Mashaled, however you want to pronounce it, he's the MVP when it comes to damage. Some crazy damage coming from him. We had really low damage from Inquisitor because he's built for no damage, because we don't want to have those A1s do too much damage to Head of Torment. Ray did 10 million, 5 million from Cybele, 7 from Battle Sage, and 10 from Senescia. It's kind of strange that the damage calculation doesn't seem to be accurate. I don't think they count the damage done to decapitated heads, but a 59 million key is really massive key. Let me just show you how everybody is built, what the gear sets we were using on everybody. So we had Savage, Mother Cybele, slow speed, just damage. She's based on HP, so she was doing damage based on that. She isn't booked, so this is something I'm aware of. You do want to book your Cybele if you want the higher chance to land decreased speed. This is why we struggled at the start of the run so much, because we couldn't land a decreased speed at the start. Ray is booked and she's also in Savage. I go with accuracy on her because she needs to land a decreased defense. With Mother Cybele, again accuracy on her too. The mark for Brutal Hydra is 300. 400 I would say when you get to Nightmare, but for this you want 300 speed and crit cap and damage. 300 accuracy, speed doesn't really matter so much. And then the accuracy, again same, you want the accuracy on Ray for the debuff and Mashard for the leech. And then you have Mashard in Relentless and Cruel, Inquisitor in Toxic, and Battle Sage and Senescia both in Savage. Like I said, Battle Sage is the fastest, the second fastest is Inquisitor, and then we have Martial at 185, and the others are built slightly slower than the rest. This Senescia is fairly quick too, so she's in there just to make sure that we get turns and we have our turn meter increasing all the time. But that's pretty much the team. One last thing I'll probably show you is the Masteries. The Masteries look similar for everybody outside of Inquisitor. Now, Senescia is, if you've only picked up, if you're free to play, so a free to play tip, if you only picked up 2 tier 5 masteries, you don't have to go this route, you can just come down this route. So if you farm your masteries, you can just do this and this works perfectly well. If you have the maxed out masteries, you can also go this route. But the other one is more free to play. You just come down this tree and come over here and come down there and have your masteries completed. So you want War Master for the damage and you want deterrence for when the fears land on you. And Inquisitor, basically you just want the deterrence without the War Master. But that's basically it. That was the run. We did do incredible damage. The one key for Brutal is 29.4 million, so it seems to be we were lacking damage based on just one Hydra head. It is maybe slightly more RNG based. maybe we could have increased the damage, the gear rating could have been higher. But when you get to Nightmare, it is the HP pools of the Hydras is much higher, so you can do more damage to them before they die. But that's the team. Let me know what you think about the team. Let me know how you are building your Hydras and how much success you're having with it, if you're having fun with it, if you think it's good. I know there are some teams that are without Inquisitor Shamel. Maybe we'll do some videos on them. So if you want to watch those videos, or if you want to be notified when those videos goes live, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.